Well, hellfired is RockdaRiff. The mic's twisted. Let me mix that up. And I'm back for another Metalhead Envy. We are coming back to another Metalhead Envy. Today we're checking out Superbug by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Oh, me. Oregon Farmer. That was interesting. The music video was really cool. Everybody in the comments was kind of like, Oregon Farmer might be the weakest on the album, but wait till you get to the next one. And so here we are at Superbug. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell that is. Like a rat skull? Or a bird skull? Shaped into a doorway. Let's dive on in. I think that's the most shrill woo I've ever heard. I can't even imitate that. Yeah. I don't know what it is about a chug, man. A chug, 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 chug. Like, is there a metalhead in the world that doesn't like that? I don't know if I've ever met a metalhead that when a particular type of just bum, 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 jump, 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 you don't at least see him tapping a foot or like, hey, what's up, man? I'm just curious about that. Yeah. Alright. So I can safely already say that Superbug is on fucking point. I love that vocal melody. Like, I like the vocal melody. I like the line, how it never ever give a fuck. That works really well with the chugs. Jump, 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 jump. Well, this is perfect because I'm getting I'm a little ahead of schedule for once. So this is a few days uh before it comes out. Before this comes out on my channel. I'm getting ready. I got to be at work in about 40 minutes. So I was trying to knock this out this morning before I go to work, and this is starting my day off just right. I'm ready to go in and do all my prep work and deal with the crowd, deal with customers, and oh man, it's gonna be such a morning. I don't know what it is. So I'm recording this on Christmas Eve. I don't know what it is in the food industry about Christmas Eve. People just, it's like they're catering. They're catering parties, basically. But back to Chugs. Well, I love that. That part is so good. Superbug in my blood. Superbug made of the disturbing stuff. Oh, okay. Let's get this blues solo right here. I kept wondering the whole time if he was going to rhyme Superbug with rug at all. Superbug! Dead in a rug! Just imitating that, man. I'd have to you'd have to work your vocal chops up to do that. Let's get this blues solo. Oh, come on. I thought you was going to roll off into it, Joey. Or Stu, whoever's doing the solo, or Cookie. Damn. That was such a good area. I mean, what you did, what happened there, Fitz? Don't get me wrong. But I was waiting to hear him just spread out for a second. Hell yeah. That was slick. That was slick. I like Superbug. I think I think I'd have to make the argument. Excuse me, sorry. I'd have to make the argument that starting with Petro being my first album I ever dived into for King Giz, Infest the Rat's Nest feels lacking simply because of that. Not that it is, but it's like I know once you know their capabilities, and it's like I got the comment on the last one. Some people talking about how they felt the same way. They're more progressive, so they lean more towards Petro compared to Infest the Rat's Nest. I get where that's coming from, just because one, I lean towards the progressive side of things musically, and then just knowing what they did on that record and their shredding. Because I'm telling you, me, like I put up 1 minute of me playing some of Witchcraft, and there's a lot of things going on in that song that are fucking slick as all get out, guitar technique wise. And then hearing Infest the Rat's Nest just now, that whole open area where as good as Joey and Stu and Cookie and all them can fucking do guitar solos, that whole area right there, they could have tore it up, but we didn't really get that. And I get that because this is an older album. And as they even said themselves, according to the comments, that they felt like they wasn't as good as guitarists back then compared to now, and I understand. I mean, my guitar ability compared to 2 years ago to me is night and day. And I'm still not that good of a guitarist. I still struggle with a lot of things and try to get better at it every day. But that's the only negative's too strong of a word. Con. That's the only con I could say is like wanting to hear just a little bit more added to it. And I don't mean that in the sense that Superbug sucks, but I do feel like it's a little simplistic compared to what I think King Giz does. But even still, it's fucking fun. I like. I'm still in shock that so many people are not digging the mix and the master of Infest the Rat's Nest. I feel like it's got a cool sound. Like, of course, I don't think it's the best mix and master I've heard from them. So sorry. But I think it has a fucking vibe. I dig the vibe of this record. I get where this. I had one comment on Organ Farmer. It was Infest the Rat's Nest had to learn to walk so Petro could run, and I agree with that statement more than I truly agree with that statement. Like this record, and then there's Gaia and all that. That just it's the foundations of what has evolved. It's fucking awesome. That's basically all I can say. I dig the hell out of Superbug, and I'm so excited to keep going with this record. So we have Venusian. Is that how I'm supposed to say that? Venusian 1, Perihelion, Venusian 2, and Hell left to do. Which I don't know if I'm going to do Self-Emulate again. I was thinking if I could find a cool live version of Self-Emulate, maybe I would check that out. But there and again, Self-Emulate. I don't know why I'm saying emulate. Self-Emulate. Which I still do. I don't know. That might still be my favorite off this record. I dig the fuck out of Self-Emulate. I've listened to it. I started listening to it again since I started doing this record. But if this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you do have a song request, so I was just going to make sure I say it in this video too. make sure if you really want me to check it out, the best place to put it is on the community tab. Scroll down and you'll see Metalhead Envies suggestions round 4. That's still the list I'm working on off. You don't have to make any requests for King Giz because I'm still King Giz is a main rabbit hole music that I'm diving down right now. But hell yeah. This will come out. I'm pretty sure I have this video posting on the day after Christmas. So I hope all y'all that celebrate Christmas had a good Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had an awesome weekend. And I can't think of nothing else to say. So stay positive, stay rocking. I'll catch y'all in the next one.